Hey, what's up, this is Tech Brother. Today bezel-less is not only trend. I can say the smartphone market has changed forever. Most likely, manufacturers will not longer produce regular smartphone, and in a year we will have only bezel-less phones. Now bezel-less is wonder, but very soon it will become an ordinary phenomenon, like a touch smartphone in the day of bottom phones. There are a lot of bezel-less devices already, so you should also look at specifications and features. UMIDIGI S2 is one of the latest and most exciting bezel-less phone. I received new smartphone for detailed review, and this is first video about it. Here I will talk about unboxing and first review. Later there is other videos with performance, camera and battery tests. Subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers not to miss new videos. The main feature of UMIDIGI S2 is bezel-less design, 6-inch display and big battery, 5010 mAh. At the time of release, it was the first bezel-less smartphone with such a big battery. So let's start review with unboxing. The packaging box says that UMIDIGI S2 is not budget device. Here we have premium smartphone. It's very unusual. I don't see anything similar for a long time. It opened like a book. Here we can see a compartment with different things. First of all, there is a smartphone. SIM ejector pin, English user manual. And converter Type-C to 3.5mm audio jack. Power adapter. Also I found USB cable. Protective back housing. So the packaging is really rich. Here is all you need for using smartphone. I like that manufacturer doesn't forget about protective case and converter Type-C to 3.5mm jack. These are really important accessories. Let's start with detail about smartphone that I read on official website. UMIDIGI S2 is the world's first full-screen smartphone with 98% metal-to-body ratio. Also you can see quite elegant curves that make smartphone comfortable to hold in hand. Also UMIDIGI S2 comes with 90% body-screen ratio. There is no doubt that Chinese company has done a good job. By the way, the weight of smartphone is about 163 grams and thickness of body 8.8 mm. On the back you can see antenna lines on the top and bottom. Also there is a vertical dual-rear camera and fingerprint sensor under it. Between lower camera sensor and fingerprint sensor is flash. At the bottom of back panel there is a company logo and some certification inscriptions. You should know, UMIDIGI S2 doesn't have 3.5mm audio jack. Instead of it, there is USB Type-C at the bottom of smartphone. You can use converter from USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack that comes in a box. Also there is a speaker at the bottom of the device. On the right side is power and volume rocker. The left side has a slot for microSD memory card and SIM card. It's a hybrid slot, so you can use 2 SIM cards simultaneously and 1 SIM card and 1 microSD memory card. That's all. UMIDIGI S2 has all features to become premium smartphone. Metal body, bezel-less design, dual-rear camera, USB Type-C. It will be definitely draw the attention of your friends. UMIDIGI S2 has a screen of 6 inches with 80:9 aspect ratio. The longer and narrower aspect ratio is the new standard for mobile screens. It allows to make devices to achieve a longer screen without making the phone wider. The screen of display 1440 by 720 pixels. It's covered 2.5D covered glass and Corning Gorilla Glass 4. UMIDIGI S2 isn't like other big 6 inches phone. It's quite neat and handy with display fit in hand and let you have the experience of big screen. It's really amazing to keep a smartphone with screen on the entire front panel. Also the display looks detailed and colorful. I don't see any pixels despite really big diagonal and HD+ resolution. The software of UMIDIGI S2 has advantages and disadvantages. First of all, it's a stock Android without Chinese apps and settings. It means that smartphone should work fast and smooth. However, it's Android 6.0 Marshmallow. The old operating system does not offer some important features, for example, split screen. To be honest, I don't believe UMIDIGI S2 will receive update to Android 7.1. On the other side, smartphone works very good, user interface is simple and fast. What else you need? UMIDIGI S2 has not only beautiful design and display, but also quite powerful hardware. It's powered by a MediaTek Helio P20 processor, operating at maximum frequency of 2.3 GHz, 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. I have a standard model, but you can find Pro version with 6GB of RAM. Both smartphones support microSD memory card up to 256GB. Later I will publish video with detailed performance tests of UMIDIGI S2. But now I want to show you AnTuTu benchmark. It's the most popular synthetic test which shows the overall performance of smartphone. As you can see, UMIDIGI S2 has about 60,000 points. It's a good result for mid-range, but not the highest. Check out description under the video, perhaps there is already video with performance test of smartphone. UMIDIGI S2 has 3 cameras, 2 on the back and 1 on the front. Let's start with rear camera setup. There is 30MP main sensor, Sony IMX258 and 5MP secondary sensor. It allows to take photos with bokeh effect. On the front panel there is a 5MP camera. By the way, UMIDIGI S2 Pro comes with 16MP front camera. It sounds interesting. The camera app is from stock Android 6.0 Marshmallow. It's look really old. Nevertheless, here you will find useful settings and modes. Later, we will publish video with detailed camera test and sample photos and videos. The battery is one of the main features of this smartphone. The manufacturer says that UMIDIGI S2 is the first full-screen smartphone with such a big battery of 5100 mAh. It's really huge because Galaxy Note 8 comes with only 3300 mAh battery. According to manufacturers, UMIDIGI S2 works for 2 days on single charge and 20 days standby time. Later I will make my standard battery test with plain Full HD videos at full brightness. Also, I will charge smartphone from 0 to 100% and show you how much time it takes. Subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers not to miss new videos. So, UMIDIGI S2 looks amazing. I have very good first impressions. The smartphone comes with great and interesting packaging, unibody metal design, and fantastic full screen on the front panel. It looks like expensive premium smartphone, although its price is not so high, about $220. As for the performance, UMIDIGI S2 is good mid-range device, AnTuTu shows about 60,000 points. Later, we will try detailed performance tests with gaming and all benchmarks. Another feature of smartphone, battery, looks promising. 2 days on single charge sounds impressive. Do you agree? Once again, there will be special video with battery and camera test. Thanks for watching. In the description under the video you can find link where to buy a smartphone cheaper and other useful information about it. Subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers.